Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you, let's have another round tonight. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us telling the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Okay, sorry about that little beginning thing. I don't know, I just started thinking about that song from Hamilton. And it was just in my head and I felt like singing it. So anyways, good way to warm up my voice before I start talking about stuff. So I just want to make an update video. I don't know if I'd call this really an update. I keep you guys pretty updated on my Instagram and whatnot. But I feel like, I guess this is kind of more of a clarification video and maybe like an explanation video. So some of you might have noticed, maybe you haven't, I hope you haven't, but I have been receiving, I mean, I've deleted them now, but I have been receiving some comments on my channel recently of people complaining that I am very rude and mean towards the CGL community and age players and all the people that I list in my intros. I understand that I can be really hostile about this situation. And that's just simply because, I mean, other age regressors understand this. It's just, it gets really frustrating, you know, dealing with this so often. But a lot of people have looked at my older videos where I would always say, you know, like, oh, CGL people, you're gross, you know, in my descriptions. And, you know, I always felt weird about typing that because I kind of felt, you know, eventually someone would probably give me trouble about it, but I kind of felt safe doing it because it's just like, I mean, you know, my channel is really small and I just didn't think it would really bother anyone, and I kind of mind my own business. I don't really go out and attack CGL people. That wouldn't lead them to come back to me and start retaliating on my content. So I, you know, and I do genuinely think that these communities are gross. I mean, the kink aspects of these communities, and most of the communities that I list, you know, they are kinks aside from CGL regression. But I disagree with them for different reasons. But of course, I find these certain kinks and fetishes to be, you know, disturbing and disgusting because, you know, people are engaging in childlike behavior while also engaging in sexual activities. And I just feel that's just really, really wrong. Just really, I can't really put it into words. It's just not right to me, especially as an age regressor, especially when they use the term age regression to describe what they do, when that's not what age regression is at all. And that, you know, it frustrates me. It frustrates me. Now, I've been particularly frustrated recently. I've been particularly more hostile because I deleted all the, you know, like, oh, you're gross stuff. Well, I didn't delete it, but like I've stopped using that in my description. The, you know, you are gross and I hate you and whatever, you know, because, you know, I just didn't feel like doing it anymore. And, you know, I just felt like, you know, it was just excessive and unnecessary when it's in my intro. But I am going to be honest with all of you that recently, especially within this past week, I've been dealing with some difficult things in real life. I don't want to give personal details, that, you know, those are personal things, and I don't want people, you know, knowing all about that. But all I will say is just, you know, trying to cut toxic people out of my life who don't seem to want to leave, and just, you know, and dealing with so many things, and just generally just feeling really negative about just a lot of things. It's just been really difficult. So that being said, it has drastically affected my mood. Even tonight, just tonight, before I've started recording this, I was, you know, dealing with some really frustrating messaging conversations and just not as far as comments on my videos, just, you know, with toxic people, and it was just really, really difficult. And I've just had a lot on my plate lately, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you'll also notice I haven't discussed a certain someone whose nickname I gave him started with an E. Not gonna talk about him directly, but yeah, that's some stuff went down there, and I'm not. You can probably figure out what happened, but yeah, not going to discuss that issue. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm sorry if I've been, you know, excessively hostile towards age play people and CGL people, because the truth of the matter is I'm actually I mean, I know you're not going to believe me probably, you know, and there's no way to make you believe me, but in reality, I'm a very positive and perky person. Like, you know, why do you think I'm trying to push all these negative people out of my life? You know, like I realize that these relationships were so negative, and I'm, you know, trying to tell myself, like, I don't have to put up with them anymore. I can cut them out of my life. You know, they're not worth it. You know, I'm not doing this anymore. And, you know, I'm a positive person, and, you know, these negative people just keep bringing me down, and as I'm trying to push them out of my life, they just keep coming back. But anyways, and I'm a very perky person, okay? I'm a very bubbly person, believe it or not. I really am. So to anyone who I have responded negatively to in my comment sections on my videos, I'm sorry. It's just, I've really gotten fed up with things. And I guess it's just the, you know, people making comments like that on my channel, and, you know, CGL people, age play, little tots, whatever, those sorts of people, you know, they've kind of become the target of my anger, and I should find a better outlet, you know. I mean, thankfully I've started writing poetry again, which I haven't done in years, and I'm so happy that that several year long writer's block is finally over. You know, and I've finally been getting things out of my system. And I've been crying while listening to the Rent soundtrack, you know, and that's always fun. So I've been trying to find healthy ways to, you know, deal with my emotions and whatnot. And of course, age regression, that's always a nice, healthy way to deal with things. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. I just wanted to talk. Okay, I just feel like I wouldn't be able to, because I've been regressing a little bit recently, but I haven't been able to get fully into it. Because, you know, things like this keep popping up, and it just keeps bothering me, and people keep asking me questions like, why you're so hostile, and then, you know, I start to get more frustrated, and I'm just letting my anger get the best of me. You know, it's not so much that I'm an angry person, it's just, you know, we all have off days, off weeks, and off months, and we all get frustrated with things sometimes. You know, bad things happen in our lives, and, you know, we don't always handle them in the best way. I hope this doesn't happen again. I have made a new intro for my videos. I mean, I still have yet to make more new videos, so after this one, I'll try to get working on that again. But yeah, and I've also been busy with school, and I think that's been, you know, making me really moody and angry. Anyways, well, thank you for watching, more so listening, really. And here's to, as I lift my plastic My Little Pony the movie cup. I'm going to say raise a glass, though, because that's the phrase people use. Here's to here's to some changes, you know, and maybe a better, more positive change on my channel, hopefully. And thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.